As Boni Tunya said, it's the 7th day of the 7th month of 2014, also known as Saba Saba. But this day gained prominence on May 31st when former Prime Minister Raila Odinga flew back into the country from a sabbatical in Boston. Now, when he came back, he held a rally and made a demand for national dialogue with the current government, saying that he would like to discuss, among other things, security and corruption. On that was a 60-day ultimatum, which was pegged, and it expires today, where he promised to hold a massive rally at on Saba Saba Day, that's today, at Uhuru Park grounds. And that's precisely where we kick off this bulletin with our reporter Rita Tinina, who's currently on the grounds. Rita, the last time we saw you, the mood at the stadium was completely different from what we're seeing on the CBD.
Well, Edith, here at Uhuru Park, court supporters started gathering here from early as 8:30 in the morning, and since then it has been song and dance as they wait for their leaders to arrive. In the last few minutes, several leaders have been here. Senators Professor Anyang' Nyong'o as well as James Orengo have been here, basically urging the supporters to be patient, saying that court leaders Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, as well as Moses Wetangula will be here in the next 1 hour. So it has been peaceful, basically. And for you to access Uhuru Park, all the entries to my left, that is the one opposite the Serena Hotel, to my right opposite the Railway Club, and also the entrance in front of me, that is to Uhuru Highway, are manned by police officers. NYS officers are doing a security check on everyone who is accessing Uhuru Park. But it also appears that some supporters managed to get into Uhuru Park with stones. At around 12:30, there was some confrontation with the police. The police fired around several times in the air to try and calm down the supporters who were throwing stones here and there. But basically everything here is peaceful. Supporters are waiting for their leaders to arrive here at Uhuru Park. Yesterday, the leaders saying that their supporters will maintain peace. Remember last week, the government saying that the court leaders will be held personally responsible for anything, any chaos that happened today. They also assured that nothing, basically no violence will be here. Kalonzo Musyoka urging the supporters to all carry white handkerchiefs as a sign of peace. Remember, court says today's meeting is a direct response to the failure by the government to hold national dialogue. Court leaders are making several demands. Among them, they want the disbandment of the IEBC. They also want the government to tackle corruption, insecurity, and tribalism, among other things. When the court leaders toured Uhuru Park last Thursday, I was here and we posed to them a question: what happens next after Saba Saba, after today? Remember, they have been holding several rallies in various parts of the country. Yesterday, they were in Machakos. On Saturday, court leaders were in Kisumu. On Friday, they held a rally in Bungoma and Kisii. And before that, several other rallies in different parts of the country, including in Tononoka, in Mombasa. And throughout, they have kept their post-Saba Saba game plan a secret. And so perhaps today we'll wait to see or wait for an announcement to hear whether they will announce what they plan to do next after today. Edith.
Rita, now I'm aware that you are at Uhuru Park, but having been in the CBD earlier, could you please describe to us what the scene is like? There were reports of people closing their businesses, people not going to work. Is this the situation still?
Edith, I cannot make any sense of what you're trying to say. The noise here, supporters are still singing and dancing. Perhaps we'll get back to you in a short while.
All right, well, that's Rita Tinina, who is at Uhuru Park. Unfortunately, it's quite loud where she is. But from what she said, everything seems to be very calm. They're still waiting for the court leaders to arrive.